tucked tight, staring at spreadsheets, something ain't right. Been 6 months since I took this job, trading my freedom for a fancy mob. Still got mud on my weekend boots, hitting under these pinstripe suits. Suit and tie was killing me. Now I'm finally breaking free, back to where I need to be, living life so wild and free. Boss man called me to his space, said my style was a workplace disgrace. Caught me watching truck pulls online, told me straight up, you're way out of line. Handed me my walk-in papers there, but I just smiled, didn't even care. Called my buddies right away, said fire up that Chevrolet. All these office walls were just a cage, time to turn another page. Now I'm back where I belong, bonfire burning all night long. Got my pickup running wild and strong, every weekend's like a country song. Ain't no meetings, ain't no ties, just blue skies and fireflies. Suit and tie was killing me. Now I'm finally breaking free, back to where I need to be, living life so wild and free. They can keep their corner office view, 'cause I know just what I gotta do, what I gotta do. Backwoods calling after dark, full moon rising, what a spark. My daddy's warning in my head, but pride's a demon poorly fed. Red mud flying everywhere, something ain't feeling right out there. Buried to the doors in trouble, can't get loose, engine rumble. Buried to the doors, no turning back. Pride keeps me from calling Jack. Sweat is dripping down my face, every rev just makes this place. Pull harder, dig down more, just sinking deeper than before. Phone is heavy in my hand, too stubborn to understand. Buried to the doors in trouble, can't get loose, engine rumble. from calling Jack. Sometimes learning comes too late. When your choices seal your fate, buried deep, buried to the doors in trouble, can't break free. Engine rumble, no way out. Buried to the doors, no turning. Keeps me from calling Jack. Morning grind, steel beneath my hands. Ain't no better feeling than making something stand. Yeah, something that'll last. Heat rising up, sweat dripping down. This is what I'm made for. This is my crown. But they don't understand. Every piece I finish got my soul in hand. Yeah, my soul in hand. Heat rising up, sweat dripping down. This is what I'm made for. This is my crown. Sparks fly when I'm making it right. Blue flame burning through the night. See what these hands created. Yeah, that's the real me. Sparks fly when I'm making it right. Blue flame burning through the night. Through the night. Started young with a hammer and saw. Daddy taught me the meaning of raw. Every scar and every grain written in these hands of pain. Working sunrise to the dark. Learning life the hard way, smart. These callous hands tell my story, not the kind you learn in school. These callous hands build my glory, living by a different rule. Built this life from dirt and steel, show you what these hands can feel. Bank man looked down his nose at me, said my worth ain't what he could see, but the truth runs deeper still, through the mines and cotton mills. Every blister earned its place, pride the time won't ever erase. These callous hands tell my story, not the kind you learn in school. These callous hands build my glory, living by a different. While I'm keeping to what's mine. Simple truth and honest work, no fancy words, no need to shirk. These calloused hands tell you learn in school. These calloused hands build my glory, living by a different rule. Living by a different rule. Stained hands in the evening light, somewhere between wrong and right. You say I'm wasting time out here, but every clank and turn brings me near to something y'all just can't see. In this sacred space of grease and steam, well, metal speaks to me alone, and every broken part feels like home. They say I need salvation from up on high above, but I found my meditation in what these hands can touch. My garage is my cathedral, my holy ground, and these tools are my prayers. Every wrench turns me around. Down on my knees in devotion, I am found. Finding peace in what's broken. What's broken makes me proud. Mis manos son como las de mi padre, heredé su sabiduría y su fe. En el aceite veo mi reflejo, y en cada pieza rota me encuentro de pie. They say I need direction from someone else's truth, but I found my connection in this oil stain proof. My garage is my cathedral, look down from your steeples and towers, judge me by the dirt beneath these nails. But I ain't never felt more powerful than when I'm bringing life back from the failed. See, you don't understand this meditation. This inner socket wrenches in my hand. Every problem's got a solution if you just take the time to understand. They want me sitting in their pews, but I found truth in taking things apart. Every engine tells a story, every repair mends my heart. This ain't about rebellion, this is about finding my own way. In the symphony of righteous, where my spirit learns to pray. My garage is my cathedral, my holy grail. And these tools are my prayers, every wrench turns me around. Down on my knees in devotion, I found finding peace in what's broken. What's broken makes me proud. Something ain't right, can feel it in the air tonight. Saw them fancy cars rolling slow down by Miller's old tobacco road. They think we're just some backwards foe, but this ain't no place for the kind of Joe. Got my boys all gathered around, engines revving that familiar sound. They want our way of life to change, but we ain't letting them rearrange. Last one standing at the county line, draw that mark right in the pine. This is our home, this is our time. They ain't crossing that county line tonight. Daddy built this place with his hands, now they want to turn it into Wonderland. With their coffee shops and high-rise plans, but we're gonna make our final stand. Listen up while I break it down real fine. These suits think they can redefine everything we built through blood and time, but we ain't selling out for their bottom line. Got our trucks lined up side by side, ain't no paper pusher gonna take this ride. Been here since my grandpa's day, and that's exactly how it's gonna stay. They can wave their contracts in the air, try to tell us that it ain't fair, but money can't buy what we got here. Community built through sweat and prayer. So pack up your briefcase, hit the road, cause this ain't the place for your fool's gold. We're the last of a breed that won't be sold, and that's a story that's gonna be told. Stand strong, stand firm. We're holding this ground. Stand strong, stand firm. Won't back down. Last one standing at the county line, draw that mark right in the pine. This is our home, this is our time. They ain't crossing that county line tonight. They turned around, they're heading home, cause they know this ground ain't theirs to roam. Empty boxes in my room tonight, your message on my phone. Just think it through, you said, but I already know. These dirt roads raise me fast. Dollar store coffee be getting cold while y'all tell me I'm wrong. Daddy's pickup still runs fine right where I belong. These dirt roads raise me better than anything out there could. These dirt roads raise me better, yeah, they taught me what was good. They say there's something bigger. They say I'm throwing it away. All those fancy promises can't make me change. Star brighter in this town than any billboard sign. Got my peace of mind right here, ain't gotta chase what's fine. These dirt roads raise me better than anything out there could. These dirt roads raise me better, yeah, they taught me what was good. I've watched you roll in with your fancy plans, like you own every inch of this sacred land. You don't see what makes this place so real, just another target for your big business deal. You think you know what's best for me, but there's some things money just can't see. Y'all can paint it pretty, but the dirt won't wash away. Y'all can paint it pretty, but the dirt won't wash away. New shops rising where my grandpa stood, replacing everything that was honest and good. Your polished signs and perfect roads can't replace what a lifetime knows. You're building walls around my home, but roots run deeper than your soul. Y'all can paint it pretty, but the dirt won't wash away. Y'all can paint it pretty, but the dirt won't wash away. You'll never understand what flows through this land, through my veins, through my soul, yeah. Another change while you smile and count your gains. But there's something you should know about the spirit down below. Y'all can paint it pretty, but the dirt won't wash away. Y'all can paint it pretty, but the dirt ain't seen nothing like this back in town. Come on, I'll show you how we get down. Meet me at the crossroads after dark. That old Ford's got a one mean spark. You think you know what fast is about? Baby, let me show you how we roll out. When the dust starts kicking up tonight, whoa, 2 lanes of freedom in the headlight shine. When the dust starts kicking up tonight, yeah, leave everything else behind. 10 miles of dirt, ain't no speed signs here. Your daddy's car can't hang, that much is clear. Watch that needle climb, feel that engine roar. But this is what we live for, coming back for more. When the dust starts kicking up tonight, woo, 2 lanes of freedom in the headlight shine. When the dust starts kicking up tonight, yeah, leave everything else behind. Slow down, baby, curves coming fast. Hearts beating wild, make this moment last. One wrong turn could end it all, but that's a thrill that makes us fall. First light's breaking over the pines. Your eyes are wild and your smile's just like mine. They'll never understand what we found out here where time slows down. When the dust starts kicking up tonight, woo, 2 lanes of freedom in the headlight shine. When the dust starts kicking up tonight, yeah, leave everything else behind. When that dust kicks up, yeah, when that dust kicks up. Down in the pines where Granddaddy taught, what burns in the night stays off of your thoughts. 3 generations of fire in the veins, mountain water running through my name. They say the devil's in the details, but angels dance in mason jars. Yeah, the devil's in the details, but our truth burns brighter than the stars. Stars! Blood runs clearer than shine. Family flames divine. Mountain spirit pure as wine. Blood runs clearer than shine. Yeah! Copper cores and mountain air, every recipe's a family prayer. Black dirt roads and smokeless flame, some traditions carry no shame. They say the devil's in the details, but angels dance in mason jars. Yeah, the devil's in the details, but our truth burns brighter than the stars. Blood runs clearer than shine. Family burns divine. Mountain spirit pure as wine. Blood runs clearer than shine. just for show. Limestone dust coating these steel-toe boots. Another graveyard shift while chrome dreams take root. 6 days a week, breaking stone. Got plans they'll never own. Graveyard grind, but my mind's in the garage. Custom frames and burning sage can't cage this wild heart. Every dollar saved, every stone I break gets me closer to escape. Yeah, freedom calling and just stalling, almost there now. Blueprints scattered across the floor of this double wide I call home. Sketching bikes till dawn while my hands still shake from the stone. Graveyard grind, but my mind's in the garage. Custom frames and burning sage can't cage this wild heart. Every dollar saved, every stone I break gets me closer to escape. Yeah. Crazy, trading security for steel and grease. But Daddy taught me some dreams are worth the sacrifice. Grind, but my mind's in the garage. Oh, never right. Custom frames and burning sage can't cage this wild heart. Every dollar saved, every stone I break gets me closer to escape. Almost there now, breaking free now. Steel mill roars, been here since dawn. My arms are sore. Molten metal burns, sweat drips down. One more shift, gotta hold my ground. Mama needs her pills, Daddy's back is weak. Bills keep coming while they barely speak. These hands ain't pretty, but they're all I drain. Daddy's pride in my eyes, worth every sacrifice. These hands ain't pretty, but they're all I got. These hands ain't pretty, they're my badge of love. These hands ain't pretty, but they'll carry on. These hands ain't pretty, they're my legacy strong. You come here in your fancy suit and tie, waving papers with them numbers sky high. But some things money just can't recognize, like grease and sweat and 40 years of pride. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools for sale. You can't buy what runs this deep. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. Each wrench and socket tells a different tale of callous hands that never seem to fail. He taught me more than how to turn them keys. Said, son, this place is our identity. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. You can't buy what runs this deep. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. Your numbers keep on climbing higher. You think everything's got a price, but there's oil in my veins, fire in my heart, and I ain't backing down tonight. No, I ain't backing down tonight. Take your briefcase back to your glass tower, 'cause this old soul shop still got its power. Every scratch on this concrete floor tells me exactly what I'm fighting for. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. You can't buy what runs this deep. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. My daddy's tools ain't for sale. Ain't for sale. And shaking heads every time I speak my mind, trying to paint me different, like there's something wrong inside. You keep saying, let me help you with that love. can't you see? Dirt road raising mama taught me, working hard and speaking true. Now you're here with your suggestions, like I need improving too. You keep pushing, keep insisting that I need to be set free. What if I ain't broke enough to fix? What if this is who I'm meant to be? What if all your plans have changed my ways? I really what needs fixing, can't you see? Your fancy college education doesn't make you better than me. I'm proud of who I am right now, and that's all I'll ever be. What if I ain't broke enough to fix? What if this is who I'm meant to be? What if all your plans change my ways? I really what needs fixing, can't you see? Another shift begins. Steel-toed boots on concrete floors. Punch that cart behind those doors. Machine oil and coffee strong. Been this way for too damn long, but it's alright with me. Yes, where I'm meant to be. Midnight oil burning bright, dollar earned by morning light. While the world is fast asleep, got my reasons, got 'em deep. I'm burning bright. Sweat and steam fill up the air. Empty break room, empty chair. Third cup coffee getting cold. Same old story never gets old. But I ain't gonna complain, 'cause pride runs through these veins. Midnight oil burning bright, dollar earned by morning light. While the world is fast asleep, got my reasons, got 'em deep. Oh, burning bright. Think all is crazy, wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah. Got a trailer on the hillside, ain't much to look at, y'all, but I wake up every morning with the sunshine through these walls. They can keep their fancy houses, their mortgage debt to pay, while they're stuck down in the rat race. I'm up here, I'm gonna stay. I'm the king of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. This land is my own. City folks keep on asking why I live up here so high, but freedom's worth more than money, and this view can make you cry. Keep your white collar office, keep your 9-to-5 chain, while you're trapped in traffic daily. I'm up here, gonna stay the same. I'm the king of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. This land is my Some call me crazy, some call me poor, but I got everything I need right here. Don't need nothing more. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't need nothing of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. The king of the mountain, my single wide throne. Yeah, I'm king of the mountain, and this land is my own. This land is my own. Yeah, this land is my own. My daddy taught me how to drive these hills, down dirt roads where the law stands still. Got mason jars packed in the back and blue lights flashing on my track. Been running shine since I was 16, just like my papa and his blood behind me now. But they don't know how these mountain roads run through my blood. Yeah, through my blood. They can chase me all night long, but they'll never catch this song. Rev it up and roll on strong, 'cause they'll never catch this song. Whoa, catch this song. Every turn and every trail I know, been mapped out generations ago. My granddaddy's spirit rides with me through every curve and every tree. Sheriff's new, but pride runs deep. These mountains got some laws to keep, they're right behind me now, but they don't know how. These mountain roads run through my blood, yeah, through my blood. They can chase me all night long, but they'll never catch this song. Rev it up and roll on strong, 'cause they'll never catch this song. Family names carved in these hills, running wild and running still. Can't take away what's in my veins. This mountain life runs in my brain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They can chase me all night long, but they'll never catch this song. Rev it up and roll on strong, 'cause they'll never catch this song. They can chase me all night long, chase me, but they'll never catch this song. Dark clouds gathering overhead, lightning strikes and thunder spreads. County roads turn into streams, radio warning makes us leave. Mayor calls a Category 5, folks downtown barely alive. Water's climbing past the door, nature's showing what's in store. When that levee starts to break, no time left to hesitate. When the water's rising, ain't no time for pride. These mud-covered heroes gonna give you a ride. Lift Kid finally gonna earn its place, saving folks with a little backwoods grace. These mud-covered heroes, these mud-covered heroes. Diesel engines roaring loud, pulling families from the crowd. Old man Johnson on his roof, four-wheel drive bringing proof. Oh, country folk know what to do, racing through the avenue, saving those who judged before. Now they're knocking at our door. They call us rough, they call us rough, they call us plain, they call us rough. But in the storm, we're all the same. When the water's rising, ain't no time for pride. These mud-covered heroes gonna give you a ride. Lift Kid finally gonna earn his place, saving folks with a little backwoods grace. These mud-covered heroes, got much to lose. Old pickups running like a match-lit fuse. Called up my buddies, said y'all come quick, down by the creek where the ground ain't slick. The engine screaming like a wild thing, got that backwoods thunder on a steel wing. My heart's pounding with the bass drum beat. Yeah, something beautiful's about to break free. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight, throwing dirt up to the stars so bright. Don't need nobody telling us what's right, 'cause ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight. Some folks look down from their high-rise view, don't understand what we're trying to prove. But every tire spinning, engine roar takes me higher than I've been before. And Mama always said, clean up your act, but there's freedom in these facts. When the world tries to hold you down, just hit the gas and break new ground. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight, throwing dirt up to the stars so bright. Don't need nobody telling us what's right, 'cause ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight. Let them stare. This is our moment. This is our prayer. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight, throwing dirt up to the stars so bright. Ain't nothing prettier than mud in the moonlight. Ain't nothing prettier, ain't nothing prettier tonight. Hey there, city slicker with your fancy camera crew. Thought you'd make us look stupid, well honey, that won't do. Got your clipboard and headset, all important and neat, but wait till you see what's coming down our muddy back street. Lights, camera, mud pit, ain't ready for this, are you? Welcome to Georgia. Welcome to Georgia. Trade that designer suit for some overalls quick, 'cause we're headed to the field where the tractors stick. Your makeup girl screaming, producers having fits, when Big Jim revs his engine, throwing gravel and bets. Lights, camera, mud pit, reality bites, don't it? Lights, camera, mud pit, y'all can't control it. Can't control it. Now let me tell you how we do it down here in the sticks. Ain't about your ratings or your Hollywood tricks. Got you climbing hay bales, racing through the creek. Your phone's in the mud pit, been there about a week. Cousin Billy's monster truck done scared your sound guy. Cameraman stuck in quicksand, man about to cry. Put you on a bull named Satan just for kicks. Now you're eating squirrel stew with them fancy chopsticks. Got you wrestling hogs in grandma's back lot, learning how to spit shine in the parking lot. Showed you how to fish with nothing but your hands. Now you need deep in crawfish. Starting to understand that we ain't your circus, ain't your TV show. We're just living life the only way we know. And that expensive watch you wore here on day one, well, it's feeding catfish at the bottom of the pond. You wanna want it authentic? Well, you got it now. Starting to see things different somehow. That smirk done turned into a real smile. Guess you're learning all ways are worth your while. Lights, camera, muppet, finally getting it, ain't ya? Lights, camera, muppet, one of us now. Lights, camera, muppet, can't fake what's real. Lights, that's just how we feel. Driving home late through the pouring rain, something caught my eye down that muddy lane. Black Mercedes stuck there in the ditch. Some city boy, probably rich. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Cold wheels spinning like you think they should. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Bet you wish you had my pickup truck. Called out, hey there friend, need a hand? He looked embarrassed, didn't understand why I'd help him after how he'd been looking down his nose since he moved in. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Now let me tell you how this story goes. From enemies to friends, that's how it flows. Started with a laugh at his expense, but something changed, it all makes sense. See, money can't buy you real respect, and judgment goes both ways. Now I reflect, he thought I was dumb, I thought he was weak. Now every Friday night we meet at Bobby's bar down by the creek. He drinks bourbon, I drink beer, and all them folks just stop and stare down in deep despair. Started with this car stuck in the rain, ignorant brothers can't explain. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Yeah, that night changed everything, but sometimes life ain't what you think. Pride can make a good man shrink. But reach your hand out in the rain and watch what comes back your way. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Chrome wheels spinning like you think they should. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Now I'm proud to call him brother, call him good. Ain't that fancy car looking pretty in the mud? Stole our lives more than it should. my brother, stuck in mud. You roll up here in your foreign car, looking down at me like I've gone too far. Keep your fancy life, I'm staying right here. Keep your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. You talk real smart with your big degree, but this simple life sets my spirit free. Keep your fancy life, I'm staying right here. Leave your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. Keep your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. Your high-rise view don't mean a thing when peace of mind is what freedom brings. Keep your fancy life, stay up. Keep your fancy life, I ain't changing. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. Keep your fancy life, keep your fancy life, I ain't changing. I'm staying right here. Mud on my boots is where I'm staying. Y'all been looking down on me since the day that I was born. With my pickup and my fishing pole, you treat me like a thorn. But I learned more from these back roads than your fancy schools could teach about what matters in this life and what's always out of reach. Some folks say I'm simple, but I know what I know. When the water's stirred up good, that's the best time to go. The muddier the water, the sweeter that fish will be. You can laugh at how I live, but I'm living wild and free. The muddier the water, the deeper truth you find. What looks rough around the edges got diamonds in the mine. Got my daddy's old rod and reel, been using it for years. While you're chasing after dollars, I'm just chasing channel cats. Every morning on this river shows me something that is true. The best things in this life ain't the ones they sold to you. Listen up, 'cause I got something to say. The living life the simple way. Ain't got no stocks or fancy degrees, but I got peace beneath these cypress trees. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but I bet you never felt the morning dew. I pulled a 10-pound bass up from the deep, while the sun paints colors that make you weep. This ain't about being stubborn or wrong. It's about knowing where you belong. They say the water's too dark. They say we're living too hard. But we know better than that. We know better than that. Shall be. You can laugh at how I live, but I'm living wild and free. The mightier the water, the deeper truth you find. What looks rough around the edges got diamonds in the mine. In hand, Friday night, truck's been washing since Sunday. What a sight, but something deep inside me starts to burn. Time to get her dirty, that's what I yearn. See that back road calling my name, ain't about looking pretty, it's about raising hell again. Muddier the better, damn right forever. When it's in your can't find whatever. Daddy taught me young about them country ways. Said, son, keep it simple through your days. Now I'm knee deep in this Mississippi clay. But while them judgmental looks just fade away, feel that engine roaring through my chest. Ain't about being proper, just doing what I do best. Muddier the better, damn right forever. When it's in your blood, you can't fight whatever. They say I should grow up, clean up my act, get some fancy job, learn how to act. But hell, I'd rather die than live their life. This mud-covered life's my paradise. Hits like pure grapes, got brown water dripping down my face. This right here's my freedom, my escape. This right here's my freedom, my escape. And I don't give a damn what they say. The other better, damn right forever. When it's in your blood, you can't fight whatever. Daughter, the better. Muddier, the better. that press collar shine, looking down your nose at this place of mine. Got that paper on your wall, think you know it all. Some things can't be learned in halls. My daddy's wisdom comes from years of sweat and soul. More truth in these old ways than your borrowed soul. You're running numbers, talking statistics and trends, while I'm counting stars and weather patterns, my friend. Your fancy words don't mean a thing out here, where the dirt road teaches what's real and clear. My daddy's wisdom comes from years of sweat and soul. More truth in these old ways than your borrowed toll. See that gun rack in my truck, hook outside, that's down 3 generations with pride. Not just stealing wood, it's a way of life, something you can learn from reading late at night. Respect is earned, not suit walks in, talking real smart, looking down his nose at my worn-out jeans, like he knows a damn thing about me. They say we're living wrong, but we've here all along. Small town pride can't break my stride. Got my middle finger up to what you think is right. They want us changing how we talk, trading dirt roads for concrete walks, saying we should be ashamed of the life that bears our name. Well, I ain't buying what they sell. They say we're living wrong, but we've been all along. Small town pride can't break my stride. Got my middle finger my stride. Got my middle finger up to what you think is right. Small town pride, here we'll survive. Middle finger in the air till the day I die. Heard you talking trash about my side of town. The gravel roads meet the county line. Said there's nothing here worth sticking round, but you don't know what you're leaving behind. Let me tell you something about this place that money just can't buy. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. Down at Miller's store, where I got my first job, old man taught me more than stocking shelves. Every Friday night beneath those stadium lights, learn what it means to give it all you've got. There's something special in these streets that keeps me satisfied. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. You can keep your fancy cars, your big city life and shiny bars. I've got fish jumping in the creek and neighbors who know how to speak with honesty and pride. No need to run and hide. And judge our pickup trucks, the dirt roads and the simple ways. Remember when you were pointing fingers, someone showed you how to pray. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. This town ain't much, but it raised me right. Got everything I need to sleep at night. Look at me with those judging eyes. Think you got me all figured out. Now comes to lot 23, between the rust and the weeds. Mama taught me about dignity while the whole world disagreed. Your fancy car rolls on by with that look I recognize, but you don't know my kind. Judge me by my zip code, can't judge what's in my soul. Got more truth in my broke down home than your perfect world could ever know. Working double at the plant while you're counting what I Every morning I rise with my head held high, 'cause pride ain't about what you own. Judge me by my zip code, can't judge what's in my soul. Got more truth in my broke down home than your perfect world could ever know. Hell yeah. Listen up, I got a story to tell about community that runs deep as a well, where neighbors share the last bite of food and nobody's asking about your job or your mood. Christmas lights stay up the whole damn year, 'cause joy don't care about the calendar here. My truck might shake, but it gets me there, while you're trapped in payments and wrapped in despair. Been called white trash since I was a kid, but I know exactly who I am and what I did. Build something real with these calloused hands, while you're living life like it's made of quicksand. Yeah, my dress might make you proud, but I'm standing tall while your walls come down, 'cause authenticity's what sets me free, and I wouldn't trade this life for your luxury. You can mock my double wide, but at least I'm real inside. While you're drowning in your lies, I'm surviving, I'm alive. Judge me by my zip code, can't judge what's in my soul. Got more truth in my broke down home than your perfect world could ever know. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Look at me now, with those judging eyes, still standing proud, still standing proud. Well, ain't it funny how things change? Last week you couldn't stand the noise and rage. Call the sheriff on my Friday nights. Now I see your driveway, what a sight. Mud tires bigger than your old sedan. Got that lift kit just like my old man. Yesterday you called the cops, today you're jacking up your ride. Guess that country's soul inside finally broke free and came alive. Yesterday you called the cops, today you're jacking up your ride. Through my window I can see you work, trading in that type of grease and dirt, blasting songs you used to hate so much. Got that southern feeling in your gut. Ain't no use in hiding anymore. I see those Cadillacs brought on your floor. Yesterday you called the cops, today you're jacking up your ride. Yes, that country's soul inside finally broke free and came alive. Yesterday you called the cops, today you're jacking up your ride. Hey neighbor, I know your secret now. Hey neighbor, no need to hide it now. Come on over, grab a beer, let me show you how we live round here. You can keep pretending if you want to, but I seen you practicing your rebel yell. Your garage doors open, music's playing, and that ain't no Tesla, I can tell. Yesterday you called the cops, today you're checking up your ride. Yes, that country soul inside finally broke free and came alive. Yesterday you called the cops, today you're jacking up your ride. Got a 69 Chevy rolling in today. Owner says just scrap it, ain't worth the pain. But I see life in every rusty frame. Just needs some love and a working brain. They say I'm living in yesterday, but I know what these hands can make. I bring the dead back to life. These grease-stained hands tell my story right. In new plastic cars with computer brains, break down faster than summer rain. I got tools older than your fancy ride, built to last, American pride. Oh yeah, they say I'm stuck in my old ways, but I know what these hands can save. I bring the dead back to life. These grease-stained hands tell my story right.
Let me tell you something.
They want you to throw it all away, buy new, staying dead, that's their game. But down here in my shop, we keep yesterday, keep it running strong. Keep it running strong. Each scratch and scar on these working hands, worth more than money, more than brands. When that engine purrs like a long lost friend, that's the sound of pride. Can't pretend. I bring the dead back to life. These grease-stained hands tell my story right. Picked you up in my Chevy, all covered in dirt. Your designer shoes flinching at my old t-shirt. When I turned down that gravel, saw that panic in your eyes. Yeah, I knew right then, baby, you were in for a surprise. My friends already started the fire, trucks parked in a circle getting higher. Cooler coolers full of cold ones on ice. Oh baby, this ain't your Friday night. Guess you ain't ready for my kind of fun. Oh, guess you ain't ready for my kind of fun. Yeah, money, tires, and beer in the sun. Guess you ain't ready for my kind of fun. Your face turned white when Billy did his backflip off the hood. Spitting watermelon seeds, man, we got you good. Clutching that purse when the boys started their fight. But that's just how we do it down here on a Friday night. The bonfire's burning even brighter, your perfect hair getting slightly wilder. Instead of smile, I'm starting to see, oh baby, just let yourself be free. Guess you ain't ready for my kind of fun. Oh, guess you ain't ready for my kind of fun. Yeah, money, ties, and beer in the sun. Guess you ain't ready for my kind of fun. Ready for my kind of fun. Wait a minute, did you just grab a beer? Kicked off them heels, now you're standing right here. Come on, maybe you're ready. Maybe you're ready after all. Now you're ready for my kind of fun. Yeah, you're ready for my kind of fun. Money, tires, and beer in the sun. Now you're finally ready for my kind of fun. Ready for my kind of fun. Ready for my kind of fun. My mailbox yesterday with your flowery words and your threats to make me pay. Been working on that Chevelle since '89. Each scratch tells a story that's mine. My daddy taught me how to fix her up right. Now you're saying she's an eyesore, yeah, that ain't right. Well, I got news for you in your pressed white collar. This ain't about rules, it's about what I call honor. These rust buckets got more soul than your whole damn neighborhood. You can wave your clipboard all day long, but this is my land, and here I stood. That old Ford truck's been with me through hell. Every engine knocks, got a truth to tell. 3 divorce papers and 2 broken bones, but she never left me stranded far from home. Y'all just see some metal sitting in the weeds, but I see memories of every good deed. When times were tough, I'd sell off parts of me, but never once thought of selling these beauty. These rust buckets got more soul than your whole damn neighborhood. You can wave your clipboard all day long, but this is my land, and here I stood.
Monsieur, c'est une violation grave de nos règles communautaires. Vos voitures sont une honte pour notre belle société.
Well, listen here, you high-class paper pushers, I ain't backing down from no social climbers. These grease-stained hands build something real. While you're counting rules, I'm counting what I feel. Every bolt and wire's got a place in my heart, and I'd rather lose it all than tear my life apart. So take your rules back to your gated streets, 'cause round here freedom's all we need. These rust buckets got more soul than your whole damn neighborhood. You can wave your clipboard all day long, but this is my land, and here I am. These rust buckets got more soul than your whole damn neighborhood. You can take your rules and your court dates, 'cause this is my land, and here I stay. Old Chevy's sitting here since '89. Paint all faded, but she's still mighty fine. Guy who owned her worked the coal mines deep, traded years of life for promises to keep. Every dent and scratch tells me where they've been. Some folks see trash, but I see way back when. People throw away what they don't understand, like pieces of their lives just left here in the sand. But I read their stories in the rust and chrome. These rusted parts still got stories to tell. Got a Pontiac from a teacher's aide. Saved up 3 years, that's how long it stayed. Her kids grew up and moved out west. Now it's just metal returning to rest. Every oil stain marks somebody's dreams. Things ain't always exactly what they seem. People throw away what they don't understand, like pieces of their life just left here in the sand. But I read their stories in the rust and chrome. These rusted parts still got stories to tell. Sometimes I wonder late at night, looking at these cars in pale moonlight, how many tears and laughs they saw before they ended up behind my gate. Maybe that's why I stick around, finding truth here on this hallowed ground. Left here in the sand, but I'll read their stories in the rust and chrome. These rusted parts still got stories to tell. So long since you wrote fine, something's wrong. 20 years strong, through rain and shine. Now here at dawn, you decline. Metal heart grows cold, rust in your soul. Time takes its toll, can't let you go. Why won't you start for me tonight? We've come so far, hold on tight. Remember when you purr and roar back in the day, ask nothing more. These wrinkled hands know every part of what you are deep in my heart. Memory lane runs dry, years passing by. One last try, don't say goodbye. Why won't you start for me tonight? We've come so far, hold on tight. Every crack and dance tells our tale. Every mile spent never fail. But time won't bend for its frail. Why won't you start for me tonight? Oh, for me. We've come so far, hold on tight. One more time. Why won't you start for me tonight? We've come so far, but it's alright. Watch him walk on by, head held high and proud. People look away, but he don't care how. They talk behind his back about his beat and truck and his working hands, but he don't give a damn. What you see is what you get. No disguise, no regret. Simple man, simple life. What you see is alright. Dirt beneath his boots, sweat upon his face. Works from sun to sun, keeps his steady pace. They say he'll never change, never play their game, never wear their suit, never feel their shame. What you see is what you get. No disguise, no regret. Simple man, simple life. What you see is alright. Every morning rise, face the breaking dawn, stand against the world, keep on moving on till the day is done. What you see is what you get. No disguise, no regret. Simple man, simple life. What you see man came by today, said I could clean up real nice if I changed my ways. Tried to sell me on a brand new life, but I just smiled and waved goodbye. Mud on my boots, grease on my hands, the way I live in the southern land. Mud on my boots, grease on my hands from no man. They say I'm living wrong, they say I don't belong, but every callous tale's a tale of promises I won't betray. Papa taught me from the start, pride ain't found in no shopping cart. Real respect comes from what you do, not from wearing some fancy suit. Mud on my boots, grease on my hands, the way I live in this southern land. Mud on my boots, grease on my hands for no man. This is who I am, this is who I am. Calloused fingers on cold steel, motors, music, that's my deal. Grease and grit beneath my skin, pride in places I have been. These calloused hands tell my story clear and true. Worth more than all that paper you push through. Built this life wet and steel and soul. While you judge from high, I'm in control. Wrenches turning, engines burn. Pay my dues with every turn. Monday morning, tools in hand, living life the way I plan. These calloused hands tell my story clear and true. With more than all that paper you push through. Built this life wet and steel and soul. While you judge from high, I'm in control. Hammers hitting metal rings, spark plugs spitting, pistons sing. Sweet symphony of working parts, breaking down and fresh restarts. Black oil running down my sleeve. Raw respect is what I breathe. Every scar marks victory. In in this life I chose to lead. These callous hands tell my story clear and true. Worth more than all that paper you pushed through. Built this life with and steel and soul. While you judge from high, I'm in control. Stains on my hands that won't wash clean. Third generation wrench and machine. Daddy taught me about timing chains. Grandpa's tools still carry his name. They say I should trade these rags for a tie, but engines speak louder than their lies. Blood and oil mixed under my nails. My legacy won't be for sale. I got grease in my blood, steel in my bones. This shop is my church, these tools are my home. Broke down cars line up my drive. Each one's a promise I'll keep alive. College boys laugh at my greasy face, but their shiny cars don't know my place. They say I'm wasting my life away, but every engine I fix has its say. Steel and chrome tell the truth to me. This is all I wanna be. Got grease in my blood, steel in my bones. This shop is my church, these tools are my home. Sparks flying high, getting it right. Grease is the night, race and this trade. Every scratch and burn, badges I've made. Every scratch and burn, every scratch and burn, every scratch and burn. Got grease in my blood, steel in my bones. This shop is my church, these tools are my home. Got grease in my blood, steel in my bones. This shop is my church, these tools are my home. These tools are my cracked around the edges, rough beyond belief. Got dirt under my fingers, that's all I'll ever be. Hell yeah, I'm broken. I don't give a damn. They call me like that shit matters now. Got my hands all callous from working in the ground. Hell yeah, I'm broken. I don't give a damn. Okay, okay, fuck what they say, fuck what they think. This is who I am. Won't change a single thing about the way I live. To take your fancy judgments, I got nothing left to give. Hell yeah, I'm broken. And I don't give a damn. Hell yeah, I'm broken. You know it. And I don't give a damn. Broken. When broken, broke.
You're standing there in your pressed white collar, looking down at my muddy boots. Got that smirk on your face that says it all now. Think you know just what I'm all about, but you don't know where I come from. You don't know what I've done. Yeah, you can call me what you want to. Talk behind my back, that's fine. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be exactly who I am inside. Judge me all you want, but I ain't changing. Got my hands all scarred from honest labor, while you're pushing paper all day long. Your fancy words don't make you no better than the place where I belong. See, my daddy taught me about pride, and that's something money can't buy. Yeah, you can call me what you want to. Talk behind my back, that's fine. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be exactly who I am inside.
you by. In my work boots with my head held high, got my pickup truck and my country pride. Yeah, this is me, I ain't trying to hide. Can judge me all you want, but I ain't gonna change. Call me what you want, but I ain't gonna change. Oh no, I ain't gonna change. Oh yeah, blue collar hands and a southern drawl. Ain't ashamed of who I am at all. You can look down from your high-rise wall, but this right here is my freedom's call. You can judge me all you want, but I ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change. Call me what you want, but I ain't gonna change. Oh no, I ain't gonna change. Oh yeah. Been this way since I was born. Oh, been this way. Like my daddy, and here's the four. Oh, like my daddy. Got mud running through these veins, and that's something I won't exchange. You can judge me all you want, but I ain't gonna change. Ain't gonna change. Call me what you want, but I ain't gonna change. Oh no, I ain't gonna change. Oh yeah, I said I ain't gonna change. Got dirt on my boots and grease on my hands. Work till sundown on this family land. Y'all can judge me from your high up place, but I ain't changing. This is who I am. Yeah, I'm a redneck, born and raised upright. Yeah, I'm a redneck, gonna stand my ground and fight. Sunday morning church, mom's cooking at home. Simple kind of life, but it's all my own. You can laugh now, point your finger too, but I got values running deep and true. Yeah, I'm a redneck, born and raised upright. Yeah, I'm a redneck, gonna stand my ground and fight. Grandpa taught me how to live with pride. Work hard daily, keep God on my side. Whoa! Call me what you want, I won't change who I am. This southern blood makes me who I am, yeah. I ain't got much money, got a whole lot of heart. Keep my word strong, never fall apart. This is my story, this is my way. Yeah, I'm a redneck, and I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm a redneck, born and raised upright. Yeah, I'm a redneck, gonna stand my ground and fight. Every morning at dawn, while the rooster sings, got dirt beneath my nails, pride in simple things. Been working all my days since I was just a kid, learning from my old man everything he did. These working hands tell stories of their own, built something stronger than steel and stone. Not asking much, just room to breathe and grow. This life I made, it's all I need to know. Through the summer heat and the winter's chill, breaking my back daily on this sacred hill. I look down from high, don't know what we're worth, but I know deep inside what these hands are worth. Yeah. These working hands tell stories of their own, built something stronger than steel and stone. Not asking much, just room to breathe and grow. This life I made, it's all I need to know. You can judge me from your tower, think you know my kind, but while you're counting dollars, I'll count the stars at night. Every single scar, every aching bone reminds me who I am. This life is my own. Standing in my truth, no need to pretend. These hands built my world, and they'll do it again. These working hands tell stories of their own, built something stronger than steel and stone. Not asking much, just room to breathe and grow. This life I made, it's all I need to know.